Hi, I'm Zoe and welcome to the first of a two-part series on whether going to music school is right for you. My first video will be on the benefits of going to music school. I'm going to do 3 points on the benefits. Personally, I went to the Royal Northern College of Music in Manchester. I went there for 4 years and studied BMUS in popular music performance. So these are all my own personal opinions and based off my own experiences. Firstly, I found it absolutely amazing to just be around so many talented, like-minded, young, old individuals like myself. You get such a scope of everyone else's kind of talents and niches, and you learn things and experiment in areas which you never normally would have done, like if you weren't in this kind of compressed environment of like-minded people. Like me personally, in my the first few months of my first year, I joined this kind of like Afro punk reggae band thing, and it was really fun, and I'd never ever considered doing anything like that, but it taught me a lot about my own style, and it was just really fun working on something, you know, completely different. Like within the first week you'll be asked to join bands and projects and all this fun stuff, and you can start your own, like you're literally put into a place with you're surrounded by amazing musicians, and you will be able to put a band together like that if you do so wish. So yeah, that was one thing I found incredibly beneficial for my growth as an artist and a musician. Secondly, obviously you'll improve exponentially on your chosen instrument, whatever that is. Like as a vocalist, my voice is completely different from how it was when I went in. Like my range has improved exponentially. I've learned amazing things about breath control and support and all these various kind of techniques, and as well as techniques for keeping your voice healthy and sustainable, which is something that does affect a lot of working musicians who might not have necessarily had this high level of training. Like their voice will get burnt out, or you know, all these things that are very real if you're using it on a daily basis. It's important to keep your health up. But as well as learning about things to do with your principal study, you'll also get like a complete variety of lessons on other things. So I did lessons in like theory, improvisation workshops, DAW programs, and I also did modules on things like music and psychology, and my personal favourite, which was a module on music and gender, where I wrote this essay about the Spice Girls and their cultural relevance as feminist icons, like whether their mantra girl power was actually empowering for young women, or whether it was just a marketing tool cleverly designed by a bunch of men in ties in an office to get people to buy their merch and things like that. And it was really interesting, and I really enjoyed it, and it makes you think about the cultural relevance of a lot of music, like just casually, and you get an arena to think in depth about not only music as a practical practice, but also its place within society and people's lives and people's emotional hearts and things like that. And it's just, yeah, it's brilliant. I learned so much. And thirdly, this my final point kind of ties into my first, is you'll get some unbeatable experiences as a professional working musician, because the environment you find yourself in, because you are in the top kind of 2%, people will want you to come and work for them. You know, you get great opportunities to network and meet people. It really helps you feel prepared for the real world. Like I know a lot of people who've gone straight from their degree who were working during it and to get money, and now just are earning enough to live on, whether it be working in touring bands, you know, doing session work, playing weddings, and you know, even just teaching, things like that. Like I think being a musician in society, you're thought of as you either make it or you don't, but that's just completely not true. There's so much scope in the middle of it to do such a variety of things. I know so many people who live very varied lives, getting to do what they love, and obviously it's not all sunshine and roses and this big bohemian dream that people might think it is to be a working musician. But basically, if you can play your instrument really fucking well, then you're never going to be like on the streets. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you have been to music school yourself and have any other points to add to anything I just mentioned, or you're thinking about maybe going to music school and if it's right for you, please leave a comment in the description below. Like I'd love to hear your opinions. The second part of this video will be on the cons of going to music college, and will be out in the next week or two. So if you want to see that, subscribe, stay tuned, like, comment, share, all that fun, lovely social media stuff. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.